direct your field workers to the location with the help of the platform for managing field activities. So with me is also Tjaša.
Hi.
She's a UX developer and she takes care of our clients and that their field work is a one-click experience whenever possible. So Tjaša will help me answer all the questions that will come up during the webinar. So please drop the questions in Q&A box that is on the right side. Okay, so let's go. First, maybe just a brief of the agenda. First, we will play the recording of demonstration of workflow with MightyFields. So we will answer the next questions. How to easily edit a digital form? How can you quickly dispatch the tasks? How can your field workers fill out the forms faster? And then how your office employees will have an overview of tasks and statuses. So after the recording, Tjaša will answer the questions as mentioned before. So yeah, again, please do write them in Q&A box already during the video when it's played. So Tjaša, can you please just start with the video? Thank you. This is the view from MightyFields form template. On the left side, you can see some basic elements like input area, text area, toggle, select one, select many, drop down, date, time, header, subheader, and description. You also have some advanced elements. In the middle, you can see the content of the form template work order that we already prepared in advance. So you have different tabs. So we have general, start, work, completion, and we could add a new tab. Each tab consists of different fields. So we are already prepared some fields. So we have work order number, work type, additional work description. Under start, we have start time, get device data. We have also the work done, material used, end time, and signatures. On the right side, you also have some extra properties that we will go through next time. So now what we have to do is add two new elements. The first element that we are going to add is a picture element, and the second element that we are going to add is the signature of the technician. So to add picture elements, I have to go under advanced elements, and I will add an attachment. I want to add this attachment on the third tab. I will add it here under fix issues description. So I will just drag the attachment and drop it here under fix issues description. I can also rename this element. So I will rename it to photo. And I can say also that this field is required. Okay, and I want to save this. So now I will add the second element. I want to add also under advanced elements the signature, and I will add it on the 4th tab here on the completion tab. So I will add it under signatures. So I will just drag and drop signature, and I will rename it to technician signature. Sorry, I mistyped this. And I will also say that this field is required, and I will save what I have changed on my form. So now if I click next, I will publish this form for all the users for which this form template is available. So here we go. This form template is available for the users. And now we will go to scheduler to dispatch the tasks to our field workers. So this is the scheduler view. We have all the unassigned tasks on the left side, and we have the timeline on the right side. We can see all the users and their tasks that were assigned. We have already 2 external tasks on the timeline. We have a meeting for Douglas at 2 to 3 p.m. And also we have a vacation for Corey Wade. Okay, so now I will add a new external task. Let's say for Remy. Remy is going to be on paternity leave. I will select Remy from the drop down. Okay, so now I will select the start date and the end date. So let's say he's going to be on paternity leave from 4th to 18th of September. And I will save this. So we can see that our external task is already on the timeline. Now what we will do is assign the tasks to the field workers. If I click to this little arrow, I can see the name of the task, the company, the address, and also the worker, if the worker is fixed. So this task, I can only assign it to Ksenja. So I will close this and I will drag and drop it to Ksenja's timeline. I will go to the next assignment, so you can see that this assignment doesn't have a worker fixed. I can drag and drop it to anywhere I want. Okay, so if I go to the next tab, also this one has to be for Ksenja. Okay, if I try to drop it anywhere else, I cannot. So I will drop it here. Also, this assignment doesn't have fixed time or worker. If I go to the next one, just drag and drop it. This one has a fixed worker. I have to assign it to Davorin, and also you can see that I cannot drag and drop it anywhere. This task has to be set for 3rd of September, and let's say that I want to edit this task and select the 4th of September, because the 3rd of September was already yesterday and maybe I made a mistake. So I can also say that I want to assign directly the task to the worker after it is saved, and I will save. I will say save. And you can see that it already went to Davorin's timeline. I will also drag and drop this one and this one. Okay, so this one is obviously fixed worker. So this one is for Davorin. Also have this one is not fixed. We'll also drag and drop the other tasks. I will also drag and drop this one for Ksenja. So you can see that we assigned all the tasks for the day, and when we are happy with our planning, we can click the button distribute selected day, and voila, all the tasks were assigned to the field workers, and they will get a notification on their mobile devices. So let's go now to MightyFields mobile application, and we will fill out the forms on the mobile device. This is the view in MightyFields mobile application. You can see all the cases that we dispatched before. The first task is green and it's written that it's new. And the second task is yellow and is in progress, which means that we already started to work on the test and haven't completed it yet. Now I will click to the second tab where I have closed cases. You can see that I have one case that I already finished and it is synced, and you can also see the color blue. I will go back to open cases, and now I want to show you the swipe functionality. If I swipe on the left, I can get directions from MightyFields mobile application. Here you go. I have 4 minutes to my clients.
Head northwest on Lubelchska Ulika toward Gorazdo Ulika, then turn left.
And I will close this. I will close the navigation. I will go back. And I will also call my client. For example, I am at the location, but the client gave me the wrong address because they have many store locations. I will call my client directly from MightyFields mobile application. I will end the call. Now I will swipe on the right side where I can open a new case. I can clone the case. I can also reassign or reschedule a case. Now I will do this first task, change the toner and a regular maintenance. I will open the task. I have some general information, as task name, company name, date and time, location, some additional information, and contact name. And now I will go to the second tab. I have also the information pre-filled, so I have work order number, maintenance. I have also work type, additional work description. If I go to the second tab, I click to start time, and the start time will be pre-filled. So now I have to scan the serial number, and I will get all the rest of the information. And the serial number. And if I click to get device data, I get all the rest of the data about my device pre-filled. Now I will go to the next tab. Here I will say that we have installed the printer and we have updated the software. Now I want to take the photo of my device. So I'll say take photo. Here we go. I will take the photo. I will say okay. We can see that the photo was added to our form. I will also add the inventory that I have used. So I will change the quantity to 2 and I will save this item. I will add some more material now. So I have 3 inventory items with different quantities. I will go now to the next tab. I just click to end time, and the date and time will be automatically filled. Now I will ask my customer to sign the form, and I will also sign myself. And I can go to the next tab. I could print my work order, but if I go to the last tab, I can close the case. Yes, I am sure I would like to close the case. So the case was successfully closed, and I can see it under closed cases. This is how you fill out a form on MightyFields mobile device. And now we will go back to MightyFields Studio and see how the statuses of the tasks are changing. We are back in MightyFields Scheduler, and as you can see, the statuses of the tasks have changed. The task that we finished now turned into blue, and the task that we began to work on has changed to yellow. All the rest of the tasks are still green because they were dispatched and no one started to work on them yet. So if I click to the task that we completed and I click to actions, and then I open the case in new tab, I can see all the general information about this case, data that we got, so the start time, the device information, the information about the work done, the inventory. I can also see the photo, and I see the end time and the signatures. On the right side, I have all the details about the form template, the user, when it was created, when it was synced, when it was closed. I also have the coordinates of the location. So I will close this. I also have the information about who dispatched the case, and I can see the PDF document, the PDF report. So I will download it, and here we can see the report. Now I have showed you also how it looks, the document that goes to your client, or it can go also to your colleagues. Okay, so we can see some questions already. So I will read it, and Tjaša will ask you to answer it. Okay, can we assign task to another worker when task is done halfway? Is it possible? Is it maybe possible that part of the form is pre-populated in the office and then filled out until the end on the field?
Okay, thanks. First of all, thank you for your question. Yes, there is option to reassign tasks when they are halfway done. In Scheduler, you can just drag it to another user or also another time slot if you want. And there is also option if you want that workers on the field themselves assign cases to another workers. But what is most important for us is that data that worker enters is always transferred to another user, and so you never lose your informations. Second question, also yes, you can pre-populate the data in the office before you dispatch the case, and you can pre-populate all the relevant data, and so your field worker will work faster on the field.
Okay, thank you. So we have another one. So is it possible to get the history of the repair and the devices on the field?
Okay, thank you. Yes, this is really another great question. Yes, it is possible to get the history of the repair of the device on the field. And we can do this a few different ways, but let me tell you about two of them. First, you can use the dispatch action to send the workers' data to the mobile device, and then this data is accessible without an internet connection. Or the second option is to get the data from the ERP system on demand. For example, as it was shown on video, worker enters a device serial number and on a button click receives the relevant data from the ERP. You can read more about what are MightyFields' possibility with integration on our website, and there you can also find some few of our clients' use cases and read more about that.
Okay, thank you, Tjaša. Is there any more questions, maybe? Okay. Okay. No more? So, okay, just a second. Okay. Now I would like to ask you to take a couple of seconds and answer the survey that we prepared. It's only one question, so it will be very quick. So I will just wait a couple of seconds to give you some time to answer. Okay. Okay, we have some answers already. Okay. Okay, so thank you very much for joining. We will do this kind of webinars like each month or two. So do follow us on LinkedIn to stay up to date. And if you have any ideas, questions that you would like to discuss with us, contact us through our web page form, or you can just contact us, me or Tjaša or whoever in our team through LinkedIn. So yeah, thank you very much for watching and see you soon. Okay, bye.
Bye.